How's it going, YouTube? This is Skul, and we are in the airport right now, about an hour away from boarding our flight to head to New York City. Won't you come along? Join us. So I'm going to do something a little different for this vlog video. Instead of doing a music montage and fading to all the different clips I took, I'm instead going to just show the clips and record my narration over what you're seeing. Right here, you're seeing the flight tracker on the flight. We actually had a really nice big plane. It had like 3 rows in total and 3 seats per row. It was a really, really large plane. I'd actually only ever ridden on one of those once before during the last time I went through Newark. We flew through Newark and then went to New York from there. It was a lot cheaper than going straight to the New York airport. But anyway, so you can see here this was shot at the beginning right when we were leaving the Houston area. Then here is video of us entering the New York area. As you can see, there's Manhattan Island. You could probably pick out some famous buildings in the center there. The tallest one, for example, is the Empire State Building. This is a really nice view to come to when you're flying into the area, and this was both me and Sadazay's first time visiting New York City, so we wanted to capture as much of it as possible, and luckily I did because I get to share it all with you guys. So Sadazay, where are we now?
We're on the train to go to Penn Station.
So we're taking the Amtrak, or not the Amtrak, we're taking the New Jersey Transit from Newark Airport directly to Penn Station on Manhattan Island, and our hotel is only half a mile away from there, so worked out pretty perfectly if you ask me. So these few clips here are shown during our trip from Penn Station to our hotel. We had a hotel in Times Square, which was really, really nice, and here we shot some footage going from our hotel to Times Square just to check it out, which was like a block away. It was really, really close. There's the St. James Theater where we saw Frozen a few nights after we arrived. I obviously didn't get any footage of that, but I just want to say right now we thoroughly enjoyed the show. It was definitely worth the whole trip. We basically went to New York just to see Frozen and then decided to make a vacation out of it, and that's what this is. And here you can see Times Square. As you can see, there's the ball at the top of it. It's really, really exciting being there, just being able to go there and experience it just firsthand. There's no feeling like it in the world. In fact, I knew it wouldn't really hit me where I was until I got home, and I was right. It just became so commonplace to go there. We did go to the Empire State Building that night. We had plenty of time to kill, so we went to the Empire State Building, went all the way to as high as we could go, and this footage is actually from a Periscope event that I did. I wanted to shoot more footage at the higher levels, but unfortunately there was no cell reception, so this is the best you could do from the 80th floor. But even so, there's some great views from the 80th floor. We went up to the 86th floor, and the 102nd floor was closed for renovation, so that's unfortunately as high as we got to go. And here, I'm pretty happy we came across this. This is a funeral or memorial service for a fallen police detective. So they had all of the NYPD out there marching towards the church where the service was being held, and we got to happen upon it. And it was a lot of people who were both in the parade and those of us who aren't officers who spectated it. It was just an incredible sight, and we did not plan on this whatsoever. We just happened across it, and I'm very glad we got to see it. Anyway, this day we had all to ourselves without anything else to do. So we went to Central Park, and on our way there, we decided to stop by Trump Tower, which is right by there. Just as tourists. It's a tourist destination, so we figured why not. It's actually a very, very nice looking hotel, as you can see here. This is just the lobby. It has several floors. We spent maybe a half hour inside here. Sad as they got a Starbucks just to say she got Starbucks in Trump Tower. Very nice place. So we're at the Balto Statue, which is the #1 thing I wanted to do here in New York. I've been a fan of this ever since I saw the film in 1995, over 25 years ago now. The statue was made in 1925, the same year that the Serum Run happened, and it's been here ever since. So it's pretty awesome, if you ask me.
So what do you think? This has been on your bucket list for like forever, huh?
Forever. Ever since I saw the movie, I've wanted to come here and see the statue. Like I said, #1 thing I wanted to see in New York.
Yep. There it is, the Balto Statue. You want to hug? Okay, go and hug it.
So I hugged him, and that was probably my favorite part of the trip. And we got to spend a bit of extra time in Central Park just walking around. Central Park is huge, for those of you who don't know. We entered in on the south side, and we spent maybe 2 hours just wandering around, and we didn't even get to the halfway point in the park. So lots there to see. You really need to take a whole day to see everything if that's what you're interested in. They have these horse-drawn carriages that they offered rides on. We didn't take those, but we saw them all over, and I figured it was pretty enough. May as well get a video of that to share with you guys. And this is pretty cool here. Came across a street performer who was able to make extremely big bubbles. As you can see, look at how big these are. This is just absolutely amazing. Saw a ton of street performers in New York that I didn't get to take videos of, but seriously, if you ever go to New York, just look at the street performers. They're everywhere, and they have some pretty amazing stuff. Anyway, we did end up riding the subway twice while we were there, both times out of necessity rather than just to say we had gone. Luckily, the subway is super cheap, and if you know what you're doing, you can take it from anywhere and get to anywhere. So, yeah, another touristy thing I got to say I did in New York was ride the subway. Didn't ride a taxi, but taxis are stupid expensive anyway, so no problems there. Anyway, I went to a retro video game store in New York called Video Games New York, and I thought I'd take some video of what was inside to share with you guys. If you're at all interested in retro video games and you go to the New York area, this is probably the place for you. You could probably just slow down the video if you want to take a good look at everything, but I just wanted to give a broad, general sense of what all they had. It's pretty amazing to look at, honestly. I did end up buying 2 games from here. I got Pokemon Red, the original Pokemon Red, and I got a limited run game, 2064. But they have a ton of stuff. They have stuff from pretty much every generation of video games, including Japanese stuff. So if you are into retro games and you're in the New York area, then go and check out Video Games New York. I don't know, guys. Something about this person over here seems a little fishy.
But those 2 officers were not followed up. Oh, it's you! Hey, thanks, Skul. Sorry, this is embarrassing. Oh.
Call for help. Hey, Fishy, where you at?
The Nintendo World Store! Can I go? Can I go?
So there will be a dedicated video on my channel of the Nintendo store, so be on the lookout for that, but it's a pretty awesome place. You need to go see it if you're a Nintendo fan. So I'm here at the fan meetup, and we already have quite a few people who have shown up. A lot of them have Switches, and we are going to go ahead and play some Splatoon 2 hide and seek right here live with everyone. This is going to be a first for me, and I'm super looking forward to it. So to round it all off, this is my fan meetup, and this is where my narration ends. The rest of these videos explain themselves, but it was so great being able to meet so many people, including 4 of my friends in my recording group. I only missed out on Gigi and Vian, and yeah, just enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, guys, I'm going to to start now. Whichever team has the most players hides, and so 4 hide, 3 seek. Okay. It looks like Crystal, Fishy, Artemis, and Choco are hiding, and you are seeking. Hey,
Whoa.
Come back.
Guys, I'm gonna need some help at Point Bravo over here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm coming to see you.
Cut him off.
Wait, no. I'm abandoning that plan.
Get back. How did I lose him? Go. Come on.
No, gamer boy.
You done? Oh, you're dead.
Is this seat taken, Crystal?
We got Fishy, that's all that matters. Oh. Everything else from here on is free lap.
What happened to you?
I hit him with
They got me.
Go. It's Choco.
I got
No, it's not.
I got him.
It could be anyone.
I got him. I don't got
Crystal's just chuckling.
I'm still going.
Everyone's alive except for Fishy. Look, my inkling scratching his back. He's loving that. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the spot. Yeah.
Okay, we need to just get 2 more. Artemis and Choco.
How
can we not get him? My goodness, this is ridiculous.
This is one of the fastest weapons, that's why.
The B-Rush.
Gotcha.
Nope. Okay, where's Artemis?
Wait, so it's up to me now?
It's up to you.
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
Last toe.
Where are you, Artemis? Out as a sign of respect, I will not screen peek, however tempting it might be. Hey! I can't aim!
Go.
No, he's over here!
No, he's not.
5, 4.
Yeah! Yeah!
We won! That's again, you had one job.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Rats.
I want to recount.
Look at that!
Fishy, who are you killing?
Live game of hide and seek.
Good game.
Good game, guys. Good game.
We want to make a trip worthwhile.
Literally everyone has their hands flat.
Got any funny picture requests, anyone?
That's pretty funny.
That's your threat. That's what he does. He does threats.
Yeah, where did Skul go?
Right there.
Oh, I don't know.
The dog pictures
Oh, yeah.
So the one all the way to the left is
There's Choco, and then Crystal, and then Skul, and then Fishy, and then Scott.
Wait, I already made here.
What are we doing? Fishy?
Hug race. Me and Choco. Rematch. New York edition. Right now.
Right now.
Happening.
Right now.
Okay, 3, 2.
Fishy, stop shooting.
Go.
Choco wins.
Choco wins.
I don't know who close this is.
So I'm here at my fan meetup.
You said parent.
We've got all these awesome people here
Subscribe to our Gamer God.
just to see us. It's so amazing. So
It only took me
we got Sagasi here. We got Choco in the back. We got Fishy.
Oh, your stupid dress.
So yeah, this is totally awesome.
Crystal.
Crystal. Got Crystal over there.
Oh, where's Fishy's stupid dress?
Ask him.
He needs a stupid dress.
So you wanted a shout out.
Subscribe to Arceus Gamer God.
Arceus Gamer God. Awesome.
And shout out to my friend.
I have a YouTube channel. I was gonna call it Glitch Cube.
Okay, awesome.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Michael, if you're watching this, I'm actually at the fan meetup.
This is proof.
This is proof.
Yeah. And there's Fishy vlogging over there. He's vlogging, me vlogging, him vlogging. I'm vlogging, him vlogging, me vlogging.
Everyone is vlogging. I'm gonna pretend.
Yeah. Oh, ow.
Alright, who's gonna say Grace?
Grace.
Okay.
Who's Grace?
So, we're at the largest Olive Garden in the world, and Fishy's never eaten here before.
I've never even heard.
What'd you order?
I can't remember.
Vegetable pasta.
Vegetable pasta.
Vegetable pasta.
Choco, what'd you get?
Vegetable pasta.
That's
messed it
interesting
up.
looking vegetable.
Look at those vegetables.
I don't know
Look
what's
at
wrong
those big, thick, meaty, sweaty vegetables.
Tomato.
Crystal, what'd you get?
Chicken Alfredo.
Artemis?
I got spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
With pesto.
Vegetable pasta.
Yep.
I got chicken Alfredo. Sadase got 5 cheese ravioli. Sagasi,
That's shrimp Alfredo.
she got shrimp Alfredo. Okay, Fishy is going to demonstrate his world famous fastest clapping ever.
Almost.
Once was. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Actually, the sweater's coming off.
Yeah. It's getting intense.
Yeah, I was wearing a Nintendo shirt all day. No one saw. It's fine.
That's a nice shirt.
All right.
Here we go.
Ready?
I just saw a big blur. It looked.
Yeah, you need higher frame rate to catch this.
No, I mean that I had to pixelate what you're doing.
Put slow motion.
Yeah, you gotta get a much better camera if you want to capture.
Put like regular motion on and
No,
be
I
like,
mean there's a big black sensor bar over the camera because of
Still
what
be
you were
regular
doing.
motion.
oh my goodness. No, off the internet. I mean, this is not a round of applause for that, by the way. I'm still trying to. You're not cleaner on the internet, just so you know.
Fishy Fisher, the clapping man.
The clap man.
Hi everyone, this is Skul. If you liked the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. I also want to give a huge thanks to my Patreon pledgers for this month, whose names you can see on screen, along with some other videos of mine I think you might enjoy watching. That does it for now. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.